What if I told you defenders used to pray they wouldn't face Ronaldo Nazário? He wasn't just a striker. He was a force of nature, lightning fast, ridiculously skilled, and terrifyingly unpredictable. Zidane called him the most complete striker in history. And defenders? They called him their worst nightmare. But how did a skinny boy from Rio rise to become one of football's most feared attackers? Only to have his body betray him twice before he even turned 30. Stick around, because this is the rollercoaster story of Ronaldo Luis Nazário de Lima, aka R9, the striker who shook the world. Before Messi and Ronaldo, there was R9. No, not Cristiano, Ronaldo Nazário. The original Ronaldo. The guy with the toothy grin and terrifying stepovers. He made defenders stumble without even touching the ball. Fans, they called him O Fenomeno, the phenomenon. Why? Because by the age of 21, he'd already won the Ballon d'Or. By 23, he'd broken the transfer record not once, but twice. And by 25, his knees had almost collapsed his career. This isn't just a football story. It's a story of genius, heartbreak, and one of the most epic comebacks football has ever seen. Ronaldo was born in Rio de Janeiro, in the rough neighborhood of Bento Ribeiro. Life was tough. His parents divorced when he was young, and school took a back seat to street football. Like literally, he skipped class to play futsal with older boys, and guess what? He wasn't just good, he was otherworldly. At 13, he was already being noticed by scouts. By 16, he was signed by Cruzeiro, and not long after that, he was scoring hat-tricks like it was a video game. In 1994, at just 17, he was called up to Brazil's World Cup winning squad. He didn't play, but everyone knew his time was coming. In 1994, Europe wanted him, and the club that landed him, PSV Eindhoven. He scored 54 goals in 57 games. Let that sink in. Then came the move to Barcelona in 1996. Just one season, but what a season. 47 goals, the Copa del Rey, the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup, and that solo goal against Compostela.
Adelanta para Ronaldo.
He slalomed through players from halfway.
Pelean esa pelota Popescu y Chiva. Ronaldo. Perseguido, agarrado por Chiva, se va Ronaldo.
Like it was FIFA on easy mode.
Atención que ahí sí que es peligroso el brasileño. Ronaldo. Ronaldo, gol. ¡Qué golazo acaba!
Sir Bobby Robson couldn't believe his eyes.
Hacer Ronaldo.
Yo recuerdo.
Gol del Barça, al tercero Ronaldo.
Yo estaba pensando ahora en un comentario.
Inter Milan snatched him up next, setting another transfer record. Then came the Ballon d'Or, at just 21, the youngest ever at the time. And for a while, he dominated Serie A, back when Serie A was the league for elite defenders. He twisted and turned legends like Maldini and Cannavaro like pretzels. But then, tragedy struck. 1999. Ronaldo tears a tendon in his knee. He's out for months. He returns in 2000. And in just 7 minutes, his knee explodes again, a horrifying full rupture of the kneecap tendon. His career, hanging by a thread. The football world held its breath. Doctors said he might never walk properly again, let alone play. But this is Ronaldo. He refused to quit. After nearly 2 years of rehab, surgeries and mental battles, he made it back. Not the same R9 from Barca, but still a beast. 2002 World Cup. Brazil call him up, and many thought, why? He hadn't played much, wasn't match fit, looked heavier. Then he silenced everyone. 8 goals, golden boot, including 2 goals in the final against Germany. Ronaldo didn't just come back, he came back and won a World Cup. That's Hollywood-level stuff. Later that year, he joined Real Madrid's Galacticos, lining up alongside Zidane, Figo and Beckham. Then came his second Ballon d'Or. He scored 104 goals for them, including a hat-trick at Old Trafford that made Manchester United fans stand and applaud. Think about that. Rival fans gave him a standing ovation because he was that good. By 2007, injuries were taking their toll again. Ronaldo made a surprising move to AC Milan, hoping to reignite some of that old magic. And while the sparks were there, his body kept breaking down. As the years went on, injuries and weight issues caught up with him. He still had moments of brilliance at AC Milan and Corinthians, but his body just couldn't keep up. In 2011, he retired. But his legacy, untouchable. 3 FIFA World Player of the Year awards, 2 Ballon d'Ors, 2 World Cups, and a playing style that changed how strikers play the game. Fast, technical, powerful, he was a complete forward, before that was even a buzzword. Ronaldo Nazário wasn't just a striker, he was a symphony of chaos for defenders. A player who could make the impossible look effortless. He burned bright, he burned fast, and despite the setbacks, he carved his name into football history with pure magic. If you watched Ronaldo play, you know exactly what I mean. If you didn't, you missed one of the greatest spectacles this game has ever seen. Did Ronaldo R9 change the way you saw football? Tell us your favorite Ronaldo moment in the comments below. If you loved this story, give it a like, smash that subscribe button so you never miss another football legend story. Thanks for watching, and remember, legends like Ronaldo don't just play football, they change it.